Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, from Half Hill, this mage will lead you to the great river, known as the River Voden, that separates Mystria from Drekis. And we'll lead you along this section of road far from Bridgegate, but then deviates from the road until you get to just a section of river. It's maybe, I don't know, 300 feet across or so, but between canyon walls. The river's not that wide, but the canyon system is. And it's here that the mage will place a hand on your shoulder, speak a few words, and the two of you will blink or teleport or something, just boop, to the other side of the river.
Whoa. Good spell, mate.
And then the wizard speaks another word and vanishes from sight. You feel their hand rest on your shoulder, and the words coming in your ear say, "I am with you, but you cannot see me. From here on out, I will not be visible to the eyes of mortals. Simply lead the way and forget that I am here."
Yes, sir. All right. I'll avoid Rollwick on the way down then.
Oh. All right. So now that that the wizard is invisible with you, and what did we say it takes? 6 days, 7 days to get here?
Yeah, it was 7 days to here.
Yeah.
Well, 7 days to, so.
Right, 4 days to the road, and then 3 days on the road to Berkshire.
Yeah.
So let's see. Random encounters. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, give me a counter so we can blow them up.
Oh, well. Day 1, traveling across West Voden. You give me a perception check. See if you see these things coming, or if you're just gonna get ambushed.
Yeah. Well, he's got to cast invisibility every day.
Yeah. So day 1, you start walking, and you notice the grasses start to move around you. A shiver runs up your spine. You are well familiar with the works of gnolls in this part of the world, and as they begin to spring forth from their
I see some
holes,
gnolls. I'm just saying to myself here.
This is what I think it is. Yes. You hear these words being chanted behind you as gnolls slip out of the tall grasses surrounding you, cackling to themselves. The foremost gnoll points a spiked club at you, and in a broken common says, "Lay down your arms. Lay them all down right now, and I'll let you go.
All right,
I'll just let you go."
I don't want any trouble, sir. And I'll slowly put down the hammer.
And this is when...
Oh, wait, which common did they speak? Drekis or Mystrian?
Mystrian. This is when there's a tingle at the back of your neck and your hairs stand up on end, and a large electrical discharge begins as a single stroke of lightning 2 feet wide, commencing from the fingertips of the caster, who appears out of thin air. This strikes the gnoll that was speaking to you, and then arcs to another gnoll, and arcs to another, and to another, and bounces around between them with a chain lightning spell. Now, can he designate a creature not to be hit? Or might you also accidentally get caught in this blast?
Well, I've fought for HP. If he hits me chain lightning, I'm dead.
Creatures immune to electrical attack can be struck even though no damage is taken. Note that it is possible for the chain to arc back to the caster, which means that you definitely can't not hit someone with it. So...
Can he position himself so I won't be hit? Because the gnoll was a distance away.
Yeah, he was trying to hit the gnolls at a distance, and he's got chain lightning. He knows how it works.
Yeah.
What is the... So it can jump up to the range of the casting. Each creature object can only be struck once, causing less damage. So the first one will do a bunch of d12s, and then it'll just bounce to each gnoll, and well, let's just make a dry roll and see if you're in range.
Let's see.
Yeah,
let's see. Yeah. But he does need me alive to show him the way, but other than that...
He does. Yes, he does. But this wouldn't be the first time that a mage got a little excited about their spells and did a little collateral damage that happened to get in the way of their main objective. It happens from time to time that
I get it.
He just murdered the wrong people.
I just mean, like, it's in his interest to keep me alive. Even if he accidentally kills me, I'm just saying.
Yep, it certainly is in his interest. So I actually need to know his level for this, which is going to be difficult.
Chain Lightning's a level 6 spell, so...
Yes, it is.
Mate, a fireball would have done. You didn't have to chain lightning than me. Right.
I bet the gnolls are all the way around you. Fireball would have to be centered on you. Hopefully, the idea is to chain in a circle from knoll to knoll. So first I need to determine the number of gnolls. Where is my gnoll number generator?
Yeah. I had their numbers recaps and storing slaughter of them.
They come in packs of quite a large size. So this is a pack of 58, but they're not all here, of course. That would be ridiculous. So maybe hunting parties of 2d6, 3d6, 2d8 hunting parties. So we got 10 gnolls here. So the chain lightning will definitely rebound to you if you are within range of the spell.
Well, let's see. What do I roll to stay alive here, Neal?
You would need a saving throw versus spell, I do believe, for half damage.
Well, I'll just roll that now, then you can throw the damage out.
Yeah, roll the save.
All right.
Not gonna work. Okay. So the gnolls are closer together at the distance, and the chain lightning will go off. Get knoll to knoll to knoll to knoll to knoll. How many gnolls did I say there were? I've already forgotten.
I forgot to.
I've already forgotten. Let's just roll a new 2d8 for the number of gnolls. 11 gnolls now.
All right, I'll write this down. 11 gnolls.
Okay, 11 gnolls. So, and you fail your save, so you're gonna take some damage. Your max HP is 4?
4? I'm level 1 here.
I know. It's just terrible, right? When the caster doesn't mean to hit you with the chain lightning spell, but it does hit you, and you fail your saving throw, and he wants you to be alive, but it doesn't.
Well, he can first aid me if he doesn't do 14 damage to me.
Yeah. Well, this is 12 damage, which will almost kill you. So the gnolls appear, and then you fall unconscious after this, like, prickling sensation on the back of your neck. And what does the mage do when he brings you to negative... Oh, he needs to make an int check to stabilize you first off. Which he passes, no problem.
Yeah, cool.
And then what? You're unconscious. How long does
I've got a big tent in my pack. I've got a huge tent in my pack if you want to just dump me in there for 8 days.
Floating disc. Can hold 100 pounds of weight per level of the wizard. Ooh. That'll fit you. Approximately 3 feet above the ground. 3 feet in diameter. He can put you in a ball. 3 turns plus 1 turn per level.
And I do have a tent if we need to use it. I've got a large tent.
That's only going to last, like, less than 3 hours.
Yeah.
So...
Does he have a healing potion?
It wouldn't help. I don't know. I guess this is why you need a cleric.
I am a cleric.
Yeah. You would really love to have a cleric on hand, a conscious cleric on hand.
Well, we could just skip 8 days later and we're in a tent.
Yeah, but he might not leave. He might just leave you for dead. You said a church south of Berkshire.
Yeah,
he can probably find that on his own.
He probably could, but it wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah, but you're unconscious for 8 days. That's a long time. The wizard
He
walks
did
around
it.
your body, scratching his head, trying to figure out what the hell to do with. Oh, god damn it, stupid lightning bolt. Maybe I should have done a different spell. You know, maybe I could have fireballed these people. I know fireball would set the whole plains on fire. I wouldn't want to alert people to my attention. Ugh, stupid, useless, low-level clerics and their nonsense. How could this person even make it all the way to Mystery Island, let alone to here? It's insane, stupid possibilities. Fine. So, do we have an unseen servant spell? 1 hour plus 1 turn per level, but that's not going to be much better. So they'll put you on a tensor's floating disc and carry you for a few hours before making camp, memorizing multiple tensor's disc spells the next day, and just put you on a disc and carry you with him as he crosses the plains.
All right. Okay.
So it's going to be, that's 1 day of the 7-day journey back to Berkshire. So you will wake up in Berkshire 7 days later. Maybe 8 days later. He doesn't know the way. He's going a little bit more slowly.
Yeah.
And I guess you wake up on a disc, floating through the woods, a few miles before Berkshire. And as you prone
what does
to
Knowles do?
awakening, the wizard will give you a dirty look and say, "You fell asleep. For days you slept."
I think Noel electrocuted me. It hit me with lightning. I think.
Yes. It hit you with lightning, and you're alive thanks to me.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Where are we?
Near to Berkshire.
All right,
Almost there.
Yeah.
Where is this dragon? How will I find it? How will I know it?
Well, there's not many dragons around, sir, so I'll just lead you to it. I've got the compass.
Maybe not where you're from.
Yes. Well, this nation is very bad for dragons. It could do with some more, maybe.
The wizard nods approvingly. As you bring him through Berkshire.
Should we go around the town, sir? Or...
Well, wizard invisibles himself again.
Oh, okay. I go through town. And I'll head south through town.
All right. You make it south through town. You arrive at the abandoned church. There, in front of it, are 2 bugbears who are looking at you with mean looks in their eyes. And the first one says, in Dracissian common, Hey you, come over here. I want to play with your arms.
No, thank you. You just die now, so we can just go on through.
Give me your arms.
I take my full movement backwards.
The knoll stalks forward after you, saying, Come on, your little human arms. I want to clap them together and make sounds of cheering.
I keep making my full movement backwards. I basically just keep walking away from it.
It will begin to break into a run.
Ooh.
And your friendly wizard, semi-friendly wizard, will throw a 5 dice magic missile at it. So 3 and 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 and 5 is 19 damage from the magic missile. As he reappears. And our goblinoid bugbear, 3d8 plus 6 HP. Let's see. I mean, the wizard's probably going to save your life really easily here, but let's just find out.
I brace for charge with my shield.
15 and 6 is 21 damage. So the bugbear doesn't die outright, but as a wizard appears and his chest is bleeding and he's at like 5 hit points or whatever, the bugbears will retreat. And the wizard, clearly annoyed.
I'm very sorry, sir. They weren't here last time. I'm sorry. The dragon's just over here. I'll lead you down, sir. I'm very sorry. I know, yeah.
Fine. Get it over with.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I show them the hatch and the, well, there's no hatch anymore, but I'll show them the way down.
The way down. The wizard points down the hole first and says, You go first.
Yeah. I was climbing down already. Yeah.
All right.
I'll climb down.
The 2 of you enter into the dragon's lair. You first, then the other wizard. As you both round the corner to look at the dragon, the wizard fumbles for a minute, and this time something different happens. A wave of fear begins to wash over both of you. I need you to make me a saving throw against, I do believe it is petrification.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Let me just check something. Yeah. This character doesn't have it. All right. Yeah, I'll just throw petrification. 0. I mean, it's 0 successes.
0 successes? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm terrified, so I'm at a disadvantage if I try to do anything or whatever it is.
You have failed, and so you are stricken with fear and fight with a -2 penalty to attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, that is very significant.
The caster rolls a natural 3 on their saving throw, and I don't think any level character will pass that one.
Yeah.
Petrification, paralyzation, and death. You would have to be a 17th level wizard, warrior, or a 19th level cleric to pass that. This one does not.
Yeah, I just Neal.
Yes, the dragon seems to be enjoying the fear that clearly overcomes the both of you.
Lord Cinder, I've returned with a messenger of an emissary of the Great Scoria.
The dragon looks to to the emissary from Scoria. Bows his head slowly, and Cinder reaches out
Scoria?
and drags the caster a little bit closer. They exchange some whispered words. The caster's face goes pale with fear. And then Cinder lets him go, releases him, and he backs away, still pale. You can see like his chest visibly shaking as the heart beats, and he makes eye contact with you and says, "I have received the information I need."
Do I have any instructions, sir? Further instructions?
He walks out, sort of shaking his head to himself without saying another word, and leaves. And the voice from behind you comes, with Cinder saying, "Well, well, well. Look what you have brought me, a little toy. Thank you, cleric."
Thank you, Your Majesty. For your kind words, Your Majesty. Is there any other things you require?
I do believe I owe you some questions. Is that right?
Yeah, yes, Your Majesty.
Well, on with it.
All right, let me find what my questions were. It was a few hours ago. All right. Yeah. Do you know who were the ones to trap you in here? Were the humans, elves?
There comes a hiss from the dragon, and nothing else.
Okay, no, never mind, Your Majesty. I'll ask other topics. Do you know of the land to the south, Caledonia?
What of it?
It is now a frozen wasteland. Well, it's disappeared now. It vanished this year, a few months ago. Do you know where it would have gone?
How could I know such a thing when I've been trapped here for hundreds, thousands of years?
You're far wiser than I, that's why. That's why I ask. I'm very sorry. 1,500 years ago, when the earthquakes shook your lair, the Caledonia was frozen over, part of the wrath of the gods. And I was wondering what this land of Caledonia was like back in that time.
Nasty, hateful, spiteful place. Good that it is gone and its inhabitants frozen.
Yeah. Everyone died down there with the freezing.
Good.
Then the cursed land disappeared, but the southlands around Cinder Spring are still frozen. And the talons are still sunk and frozen over.
Interesting it must be to live such a short and pitiful life, where questions like this dominate.
Yeah. Yes, Your Majesty. Let's see. So many questions. Yeah, where is it? I've got it written down. The Dragon Ridge is ruled by a blue dragon. Do you know of him, Azeron?
No, that is a name unfamiliar to me.
Yeah. Yeah, he rules the mountains west of Silvers. We call them the Dragon Ridge. At the north end is a brass dragon. No one knows their name. It's hidden from history. But they are apparently layered towards the north end of the mountain range. In Eridon, a demon invasion has occurred from the... Well, I don't know that about that bit. From another world, demons have invaded this nation, pointing to the map, which is still in the dirt, I assume.
Yep.
This area has been dominated by the demons. They reside here in Heatstroke, the holiest place in Arcadia, but they destroyed this part, and I just showed the southern half of Eridon has been destroyed. The humans have been killed. Do you know of where the demons come from and why they are here?
You use the word demons for anything you don't understand.
Well,
the way you speak it, there are thousands of sources of demons. I have no idea which ones you speak.
Yeah. Do I have any information about what they look like, Neal? Or
probably not.
I've traveled all over, but I don't know if I've got information.
Give me an intelligence check. We'll just see how much you've picked up and retained through the travels. Yeah, you've got some. You have heard of these creatures for certain. I don't know if you have any idea what they look like, since very few people have met them and survived. Probably with the 24, I don't think you know what they look like, but you've definitely heard of their actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My apologies. I do not know their exact name and origins, for they do not speak with us. They only kill the humans they come across.
The dragon stays quiet.
Yeah. All right. Do you know of any ruins in the area? I do love to explore ruins. There will be ruins in when you're out and free. I'm an archaeologist by trade, sir.
Yes, and how will I know where the ruins are when I've been here for so long?
No, I meant to ask, where were towns back in the day that may not be there now?
Any of them
I marked
may
the
not
major
be
settlements on the map. Here's Wickthorn, Loretta, here's Berkshire, here's this one, here's this one.
The dragon taps its claws impatiently, growing tired of these games, but will, the dragon will point out, you mentioned towns that exist in the current era. The dragon will tap the middle of the map, almost the dead center of the map, and say, here.
I can't. Can you put the map page, Neal, so I know where they're tapping?
Yes.
Sorry.
This is the map.
Yep. All right. I'm looking.
And the dragon will tap right around here.
Oh, I'm
this
not where
is the
you
spot.
are. Yes. I'll go visit there.
Yes. There was a town there, I seem to recall, a large settlement of sorts. I remember smoke rising from chimneys and the taste of cow, the taste of person, the screams and the shouts as I burned the village to the ground. There was a nearby settlement with some sort of keep defenses, ballista bolts, I recall, coming my way.
Thank you for the knowledge, Your Majesty. I'll go there when I leave. Is there more questions of the surface that you wish to know? Well, I could tell you of the dragon of Matava, which has, although wingless, lives in the jungles on the east end.
The dragon sort of waves a claw, and materializing before you are a few bowls with various food goods in them. One of them has some bread, one of them has cheese and apples, another even has some cinnamon rolls, and then the dragon waves a separate claw and a chair materializes along with a table nearby that motions for you to sit down in the table.
I said, thank you, Your Majesty.
I have so very many questions for you. Yeah, I think you will be here for a long time answering them.
Yes,
I
Your
will
Majesty.
have many uses for you, and if it is knowledge of the world you desire, something I can give you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I agree.
You serve gods of knowledge and wisdom.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I will provide you with knowledge and wisdom.
Thank you.
Renounce your deities. Serve me directly. You shall have all the knowledge you could ever want, far more than your petty gods will ever deal out to you. I will reveal the secrets of past and present.
Yeah. A greedy look goes in my eyes, and I take my amulet and put it from my neck and throw it to the ground. I renounce them. Lord Dragon.
Dragon grabs the amulet, chucks it in the lava. Not so much chucks it as like dips it in the lava and pulls it back out, and it comes back out more or less the same thing, but like softened and sort of melted and dripping, and it holds it in its claw until it stopped glowing quite so brightly, and then puts it on your neck, burning you along the back of the neck where the chain hits, and right on the square of your chest where
a con check.
The heat melts your flesh somewhat.
I pass. I'm able to withstand it.
And then I believe you and the dragon will chat for a nice long time. And I think that's probably the most appropriate place to end our session for the day here.
Yeah.
And next time we have a single player session, we'll see where you go with this.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what mission I get.
Well, that will clear it for Shenanigans today. I think we'll just put you to second level because the experience of this is difficult to quantify. But I think renouncing your deities and worshiping a big red dragon who uses you for knowledge and shares knowledge with you is definitely worth a level.
Yeah.
You know, I feel that's... Let's just put you to second level somewhere.
Yeah. And 1 XP from next level, or just flat at the start of second level?
Why don't we get you halfway through second level?
Okay. I'll calculate.
Perfect. Yeah. And why don't you roll us a d8 for the hit points, plus any constitution modifiers that may exist?
Slash 1d8. 7. Oh, much healthier this time. 11 HP now.
Perfect.
All right.
Excellent. And I guess that wraps us up for today. I hope you all learned something. And I guess we'll just see where this takes us. There was a lot of lore in this session. A lot of lore.
Yeah, I guess my spell list will change if maybe fire spells or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you'll have to move away from the one cleric version into a different. I'll think about how to do clerical spells. Yeah.
Or I could just go to a 2E spell and give me some danger cleric spells instead of using 2 Neal ones, if that would make it easier.
I'll think about it because the dragon doesn't have all that many spells, so it's a little weird that it would be granting you spells, but at the same time, it definitely should be able to give you some sort of power. I'm not sure how we'll do it, but I'll figure it out before our next game.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
Well, I had lots of fun, lots of lore. Yep.
That Tracy Manhick has some great lore for you there. Yeah. Not sure if I should spoil. There are spoilers about that lore, which I think I'll just leave as Easter eggs for those of you that want to really dig around in it. But that'll be it for today. And we will be back next week with more shenanigans. tomorrow we should have Desperate Measures tomorrow. It's on the schedule. I'll have to check with my people again, but we should have it tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I had lots of fun. And ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy Neal's shows, you can support him on Patreon. And if you should be on the show with me and Neal, go to the $100 tier.
Yep. There's a tier there for people to join in Shenanigans.
Yeah, and you can always just subscribe to Neal on Twitch as well.
Thank you.
If you prefer that.
Yeah. That's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yeah, see you next week.